At the end of the video lesson, you should be able to first, identify the basic concepts of meteorology and cite the importance of meteorology in the society.
Oh, it's so hot today. I think I could drink the whole Atlantic Ocean this time, girl.
I agree. I think I could fill up the entire classroom with my sweat. Look!
Oh, that's very true.
I feel you too. Did you know that weather, it is the state of the atmosphere at a particular location over a short period of time? Today, it's a sunny day at 28 degrees Celsius. In simplest term, weather is what we experience the moment we step outside.
In fact, other parts of the world experiences different climatic conditions. These are spring, summer, winter, and fall.
But in the Philippines, we only have two climates that we experience. These are the wet season and the dry season.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thanks for sharing.
Yes.
Have you ever wondered how the climate and weather are being determined? These two are being predicted because of meteorology. So, what is meteorology? Meteorology is the fascinating science that studies the Earth's atmosphere, primarily focusing on weather and its prediction. It delves into the complex world of atmospheric phenomena such as sunny days, rainy mornings, and everything in between. These activities are due to the four layers of the atmosphere, namely troposphere, the closest layer of the Earth, and where all our weather happens. Next is the stratosphere, generally stable and warm thanks to the ozone layer, followed by the mesosphere, the coolest third layer of the atmosphere, and lastly, the thermosphere. It is the final frontier and hottest among the said layers. That is why meteorology is essential to our daily life. Meteorology is important in studying the natural sciences such as geology, physics, chemistry, and more specifically in biology, as it is the natural science that deals with the study of life. We all know that the weather is a significant and uncontrollable aspect of our existence. In fact, it frequently dictates what we do, where we live, what we dress, and what we eat, as it affects the sorts of food that are accessible, the kinds of shelter that are required, and the everyday activities of us, the living things. That is why predicting and knowing the current weather before we start our day is very important. Thanks to meteorology, we are able to predict and determine what is the present and future weather in our specific location.
The importance of meteorology in agriculture. Meteorology is a resource that is considered as basic input or resources in agricultural planning wherein every plant processes related with growth development and yield of a crop is affected by weather. Synonymous to every farm operation such as ploughing, harrowing, land preparation, weeding, irrigation, manuring, spraying, dusting, harvesting, threshing, storage, and transport of farm produce are affected by weather. The scope of agrometeorology can be illustrated through the following few applications. First, characterization of agricultural climate. For determining crop growing season, solar radiation, air temperature, precipitation, wind, humidity, etc. are important climatic factors on which the growth, development, and yield of crop depends on agrometeorology. Second, crop management. Management of crop involves various farm operations such as sowing fertilizer application. Third, climate extremities. Climatic extremities such as frost floods, droughts, hailstorms, high winds can be forecasted and crop can be protected. Fourth, livestock production. So livestock production is part of agriculture. The set of favorable and unfavorable weather conditions for growth, development, and production of livestock is studied in agrometeorology. So for the last is soil formation. Soil formation and process depend on climatic factors like temperature, precipitation, humidity, wind, etc. Thus, climate is a major factor in soil formation and development.
As we know, meteorology is the science of the atmosphere, and surprisingly, it also plays a vital role in the energy production sector. Some of the importance of meteorology in the energy production are: first, it helps to forecast the demand and supply of electricity, especially for renewable sources such as wind and solar power, which depend on weather conditions. Second, meteorology helps to monitor and prevent the risks of natural disasters such as floods, droughts, storms, and wildfires, which can damage the energy infrastructure and disrupt the energy supply. It also helps plan and implement the recovery and resilience measures after such events. Third, meteorology helps to evaluate the suitability and performance of different energy technologies and locations, such as wind turbines, solar panels, geothermal plants, and hydrogen production facilities. It also helps to improve the engineering and maintenance of these systems, taking into account the weather effects and the climate variability. Then, it helps to plan and operate the transmission and distribution networks, which are affected by temperature, wind, snow, ice, fire, and other weather phenomena. Next, it helps to design and maintain the energy infrastructure such as wind, farms, solar panels, power lines, and pipelines, which have to withstand extreme weather events and climate change. Lastly, it helps to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and improve energy efficiency by optimizing the use of renewable energy and minimizing the reliance on fossil fuels. Meteorology is essential for the energy transition, as the weather will be the main fuel for the future. Therefore, the energy sector needs reliable and accurate meteorological services to support its decision-making and operations. The Global Framework for Climate Services is an initiative that aims to provide such services and to enhance the collaboration between meteorologists and energy stakeholders.
In terms of education, what are the importance of meteorology? The importance of meteorology in education is that it introduces environmental issues. Here, the teacher can start discussing the need of taking care of our environment and discuss the problems our planet are facing. So, students will be equipped with knowledge and even help us create solutions on the rising and ongoing issues our environment have about the water cycle, ocean levels, global temperature, air and water pollution, greenhouse gases, deforestation, and clean energy solutions like wind turbines and solar panels. With that, we can say that meteorology is the perfect science discipline that makes students involved because some concepts are relatable to their everyday life. Moreover, studying meteorology can save lives. Examples: when storms came, students who are equipped with knowledge about the precautionary measures can save others and can prevent or lessen casualties. Teachers can also teach students on how to recognize warning signs about the weather and climate disturbances. Examples are teaching them about the color of the sky before a tornado, rising water levels in a stream before flooding, or the shape of clouds that bring a thunderstorm instead of a rainstorm. Knowing about the weather on a particular day can help students pick the right clothes to wear, what transportation to use, as well as cook meals that are appropriate for the weather, like eating ice cream during sunny days and even eat soup during rainy days. Learning meteorology can help students to read maps, solve mathematical problems, and use technologies that are used in the field of meteorology in predicting and observing the atmospheric state of the Earth. It can boost the students' interest and curiosity, which leads them to explore and appreciate the beauty of the natural world. In addition, it will help students to pursue careers in meteorology for them to help our society in understanding and addressing environmental issues.
With all the benefits previously discussed, there is no doubt that meteorology continuously play an important role, particularly in our daily lives. Let's discover what those are. In planning our day, meteorology is also important. Meteorologists provide pivotal information for the people to what to wear, plan outdoor activities, and commute safely by weather forecasting. Next, protecting our health and safety. By allowing us to take preventive measures, protect our belongings, and seek shelter in advance of storms, floods, heat waves, and other extreme weather events, we can potentially save lives and minimize damage. Managing our resources. Understanding long-term climate patterns and droughts enables authorities to anticipate water needs and efficiently regulate water usage, avoiding shortages and ensuring sustainable resource management. Lastly, building resilient communities. Understanding past and present climate trends, as well as forecasting future changes, helps policymakers and communities implement strategies for reducing greenhouse gas emissions and adapting to changing climates.
But with the aggravation of air pollution, climate change, and global warming, they greatly affect the human well-being, which are caused by the human activities. Thus, let us mitigate and take action because every action provides solutions.
In conclusion, meteorology is more than just
predicting the weather. It is also about understanding the
complex dynamics of our atmosphere
And its impact on human well-being.
And a sustainable future.
To assess your learnings, summarize your understandings by making an acrostic using the word meteorology and submit your output in the comment section. After finishing this video, list down the ways on how to mitigate the effects of climate change and global warming.